Alright, let's let the sound clear because I know my thing still has, I think it's a driver issue probably. My webcam camera, despite being a high quality one, seems to have a problem with, at the beginning, it sounds like a nuke going off, like an atom bomb going off or something. So, keep getting these things in my inbox about some woman named Tomi Lahren, whatever. And she went off on some tangent about the BET Awards. All right. Well, I'm looking up Tommy. I don't know this bitch. I don't know any of this. I don't watch BET either. So, had to consult the great advisors, the Council of Google and specifically Wikipedia for this. Tomi Lahren, born August 11th, 1992. Oh, fuck. 1992. Jesus. Okay, so she's 23 years old. Nice thighs, I guess, by the picture that I'm seeing here. I guess. I'm looking on Wikipedia here. So she's 92, and this girl, just reading the first top part and looking at her, I'm guessing conservative. Okay, well, right, Christianity. Okay. Um, she just looks like middle America. She looks like right wing conservative. I'm guessing NRA, those kinds and types. Maybe a Confederate flag somewhere. Just the sense I'm getting off of her. But let's keep reading here. Republican Congresswoman. So I'm guessing she's a Republican Christian. I don't see Democrats doing uh, intern work for Republicans. March 2015, she appeared at the annual Conservative Political Action Conference. Okay, so yeah, alright, so it's one of these girls. And she has anything to say about the BET. Huh. Okay. Alright, well, I got all I need to know about this girl. Again, nice thighs, I guess, by the picture I'm seeing, whatever. Let's see what this video is about. I was told do a dissect on this bitch, dissect this bitch like you used to do back in the day. All right, this is World Star Hip Hop was the link. All right, let's see what we got here. Make sure I can pause this each time because I will be stopping it and giving whatever. All right, so let's see what we got.
Come back for final thoughts. Well, the BET Awards were last night. Notably, they were very black. Oh, but can I say that? What with my whiteness and all?
Alright, so it's one of these deals. Alright. Okay. It's one of these type of dealies. Alright. Okay, now this is all making some sense. Okay. And I just woke up, by the way. Like, I woke up maybe about 9 minutes ago or so. So I look half expired. I am still half asleep, but I was thinking maybe I needed to script this out, but after reading what I read about her and hearing just this right now, I'm not going to need to. I can just do this off. Alright, let's do this.
Well, too damn bad. Question. Was this a celebration of black entertainment or an opportunity to complain about the plight of wealthy black actors and musicians?
Answer. Having not watched the BET Awards or anything, but just seeing you now and the way you look like you're talking at people, I would say neither. I would say it's more thanks for this trinket, but let's not elude ourselves or delude ourselves into realizing that there is still shit that needs to be done. Yeah, but let's keep going.
Curious, because I saw a lot of talent on that stage, but at the same time, a whole lot of victimhood. Oh, and police bashing, that too.
Really? So you, white girl, no doubt deep in the conservative woods, is watching BET. Really? I'm willing to bet. This is just a side thing. I'm willing to bet that if you dig up Tomi Lahren's past and maybe some spring breaks, summer breaks and stuff, you will find that much like a lot of the white conservative girls, the more conservative they are, that they really can't get away from black dick. Like she's just a girl that looks like, I get that sense from her too. But yeah, but anyway. So apparently this girl is watching BET. Really? Okay. Hmm. She's watching BET. Okay, so there's a lot of police bashing. I highly doubt that. I really highly doubt that. Talent and then victim blaming. Well, let's see. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Meet Grey's Anatomy actor Jesse Williams. He won the Humanitarian Award last night, which means the BET definition of humanitarian is someone who perpetuates a war on cops.
Let's keep going.
What we've been doing is looking at the data, and we know.
Okay, so let me understand this correctly. She just said what she just said, and then the first thing that she moves to is a clip of this dude saying, "We've been looking at the data." Conservatives everywhere, white conservative people. I'm gonna talk to you in a second. Remember this. I'll remember this for later. I'm gonna get back to you all, but I think it's very interesting that the first thing that she clips to is this dude saying, "We've been looking at the data," and yet, let's keep going. This is gonna be good.
That police somehow manage to de-escalate, disarm, and not kill white people every day. So what's going to happen is we are going to have equal rights and justice in our own country, or we will restructure their function and ours. Yesterday,
I don't see what's the problem with that. He hasn't said anything that's a war on cops. He's not saying let's go out there and kill these pigs. You know, he's not saying fuck the police, fuck 5-0. He's actually saying what white people do every day, which is, yo, either you cops are going to protect us and our freedoms, or we're going to, I don't know, vote you out with our dollars, vote you out with our political clout or influence or whatever. Call your I mean, you've seen those commercials. Call your congressman, call your senator, and tell them vote no on that. Okay. And at the most extreme of it, if all that doesn't work, then you end up with some purge type shit where it's like, well, we're going to take our guns and we're going to take back this country and make it great again, and our freedoms, as though it's not just everybody's, it's really not everybody's freedoms, but our freedoms and shit like that. White people do this every day. So he's saying the same thing for black people. I don't see what the problem is. We're going to restructure it. No problem. White people do that all the time. When shit does not go their way, they restructure it. Well, let's get him out and put one of ours in. We'll do it nicely, and if that doesn't work, then we'll do it at the end of a gun. They've been doing this all over the world. I don't see what the problem is here. But let's keep going. Maybe she sees something I don't.
It would have been young Tamir Rice's 14th birthday. So I don't want to hear any more about how far we've come when paid public servants can pull a drive-by on a 12-year-old playing alone in the park in broad daylight, killing him on television and then going home to make a sandwich.
Exactly. Which is exactly what I said from the start. He's like, okay, thank you for this trinket, but let's not play dumb here like there isn't shit that still needs to be done. Just what I said at the beginning without even having looked at this. Okay, let's keep going.
Killing someone in broad daylight and then going home to make a sandwich? Are you kidding me, Jesse? Know what else is interesting, bud? Though the term unarmed black man may be literally accurate, it doesn't tell.
May be literally accurate, and that's all that really matters. Literal, not theoretical, not suppositions and conjectures. Literal. One right there, literal. What's that? Yeah, literally accurate. Okay, fine. What's the problem?
The whole story in most cases. In a number of cases, if the victim ended up being unarmed, it was certainly not for lack of trying. Grabbing an officer's gun or using other equipment to beat the police doesn't give you a free pass.
Okay, so it was literally accurate according to what she just said, but then she has to now go to some other completely irrelevant case. We all know what case that was, because she couldn't actually directly tackle what this man just said. She can't sit here and actually I'm surprised she can, but she can't sit here and actually justify them pulling a drive-by on a 12-year-old kid, right? Playing with a toy gun in what I believe was an open carry state, right? Can't justify that in the least bit, because that's not going to look good, even for the right wing, even for the conservative right. Not going to look good. So she has to then deflect and strawman, or well, actually not even strawman, just completely sidestep that and then go to something completely irrelevant. Not for lack of trying. Okay, no, nobody tried. You can see the video. Nobody was reaching for any gun. Nobody went and turned their hand down and charged like a book. No. From a million fucking miles away. There were no super niggas anywhere pulling like a 440 or some shit, just charging at people with gun. No. In today's day and age of videotape evidence, it's clearly able to be seen what happened. So, yeah, all of what she's saying right now, having to deflect to something, I hope you catch that. The fact that she has to deflect to something else and not actually address what he brought up is rather telling.
Oh, but heaven forbid someone be critical of this movement.
If you have a critique for the resistance, for all resistance, then you better have an established record of critique of our oppression. If you have no interest in equal rights for Black people, then do not make suggestions to those who do. Sit down.
Equal rights. Please tell me, Mr. Williams, what rights Black people don't have?
Okay, what rights do Black people not have? Couple of amendments as well. We supposedly have the right to a fair and speedy trial and stuff. These people that keep getting killed by the cops, they did not get any trial. Let's see here. The rights not to be. In fact, let's look up some of these rights. I'm looking at two specific amendments. Let's see. 14th Amendment. Oh. 13th. Let's see here. 13th Amendment. U.S. citizens abolish slavery and involuntary servitude except as punishment for crime. That's very interesting because of the crime stats, which I believe we all know already, and the way crime is distributed. I'm actually going to have a link to a video of Judge Joe Brown. Judge Joe Brown, actual judge here, not somebody making stuff up, and what he says about the whole thing. That's very interesting. But let's see here. What don't... 14th Amendment. So to all persons born of natural citizens, including former slaves freed. Okay. Amendment. Where was it? If you listen. Fuck, goddamn Google. Come on, I'm trying to do this thing on the fly here. Fuck. Alright, so equal protection for the cops. I don't know why the hell Google's failing me right now. But there were a few amendments there that were supposedly for all people, but they're not being exercised for all people. But let's see now. The first one is a speedy trial by a jury of your peers and all that stuff. That didn't happen for any of these Black people that got executed. They didn't get a right to an attorney. They didn't get any of that stuff. Protect and serve. Where is that? Where exactly is that? Do explain that to me, madam. Looking at, again, as he said from the beginning, the data, you can see that Black people are disproportionately getting unserved and underserved by the entire justice system and the arm of the justice system, the cops. as a whole, even if not in every specific case. And we can see that this is, since she wants to talk about wealth, this means nothing as far as wealth, because as we all know, Henry Louis fucking Gates, right, the very start of this whole thing, at the beginning of Barack Obama's presidency, proved that you could be a fucking Harvard professor trying to get into your own house, and yet the cops come there thanks to somebody calling them. And instead of finding stuff out, luckily he didn't get killed. He was like the only one who didn't get killed. You can still get roughed up by the cops for trying to get into your own house with a butler not even butler, a chauffeur right there next to you. I would have liked to sit down here and list out the amendments that are being violated by black people on a daily basis. Well, on average, on a damn near daily basis. But I don't know why the hell Google is not working out with me right now. Listed one, but there's others as well. I'm not sure if you realize this, madam, but the conservative right, they like to jeez, now it had to be now. One moment, people. Hey, babe. I'm alright, but quick thing, I'm making a video right now, like I'm right in the middle of shooting, so I will call you back. Alright. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Text me once you're done so you don't just bounce in here and fuck up the video. Although I could just edit it, but whatever. Oh, where was I at with this? Yeah, the conservative right has a way of hiding the truth, which no doubt I'm willing to bet she's going to let be known as I keep going. But yeah, a lot of stuff that would not fly in white society gets done in black society all the time by the cops. In fact, I have a video here, I could probably link to that too if it's still up, where these cops apparently took too long for this white guy's liking, and he's sitting there yelling at the cops in their face, cursing at them. Where the fuck were you? I called you 20 minutes ago. And they're just sitting there, and this is in LA too, and we all know how LA cops are. And they're just sitting there just taking that shit like a fucking bitch, like a bitch getting slapped by a pimp or something. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I'm very... Right to bear arms, that's also another one that's being attacked left and right. Not only institutionally through the laws, where it's like, okay, you have the Second Amendment rights, but if you're a felon or something, no, you don't have those rights. And of course, we look at the data. Who's the one that's getting the felonies disproportionately, especially compared to the crime, for stuff that really has no business being probably even a misdemeanor, much less? You supposedly have these rights, but let's add in these clauses and these conditionalities, these caveats, these whatever, to where we can take them away from you while we still have them for ourselves. Oh, but it's here for all. I think we all know full well that black people get convicted worse for the exact same crime versus everybody else, especially whites. I'll actually have another video linked. I forgot where I saw it, but this one white guy was walking down with, I believe, an AR-15 on his back, and the cops, they just came out and stopped him, just calmly, just like, oh, what's going on here? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, nice. And they didn't even try to take his gun. A black person did the exact same thing, and they came out, lights were on, I think the sirens were off, opened the door, and we're behind the door as a shield. Get on the ground. He had to get on the ground. He sat there and waited until other cops came. They removed it from him, and they cuffed him. Now, black people full well know that you're not going to do some shit like that unless it's like an open carry state. You're not going to, like here in Maryland, Maryland is not open carry. I wouldn't try that shit here in Maryland. Even if it was open carry, I wouldn't try that shit. But the fact that, and I can show you the video again, and I think I have that video saved, so if it's down, I'll put it up. Second Amendment rights for whites, not so much for blacks. I could do this all day. Let's keep going.
Also, white people, yeah, we do have a record of critique of your oppression. In fact, you know how many of our ancestors fought in the Civil War to free your ancestors?
Okay. I don't know how. I'm gonna try to say this as best I can, knowing full well that not all white people are like this. Okay. Let me explain a little something to you. I would love to debate this bitch on her show, much less on some neutral ground. I would really love to. If anybody, well, no, I don't have that kind of exposure here on YouTube. That kind of YouTube power that lets people take notice of me. But all right, let me just explain this out. You don't get to sit here and claim that you helped that you stopped something when you were the one that started it in the first place. Okay? If I were to sit there and was just sitting there just raping the shit out of some woman and then I stop myself, do I get to sit here and claim surprise? Well, you know what? I stopped myself from doing it, so well, why doesn't that count for anything when I was the one that started in the first place? Madam, understand this. Whites were the ones that did it in the first place. So for you to stop doing something that you shouldn't have done in the first place and then sit here and want some kind of prize or cookie for it makes no fucking sense. Who was the one that told whites to go and get slaves anyway? And for anybody who wants to come with the thing, oh, blacks had slaves before, no. Before the transatlantic slave trade, there was no type of slavery of that scale and that kind and type ever before. Ever before. Feel free to go research it if you don't believe me. What you all think is, oh, well, blacks had slaves too, and everybody had slaves and all that shit. No. They had indentured servants, and they had people that they got from wars. They fought wars, they captured people. They had captives, is what they had. Not the kind of slave shit that we had here. This was the first of its kind. This is the reason why all the other supposed slavery of other peoples by other groups all over the world and all throughout history, they were able to bounce back from that shit. Whereas this one, I mean, in addition to how long it went on and the after effects, Jim Crow and all that stuff, why black people have not been able to bounce back from it. Even though they tried and were being successful twice. And then, of course, you can go to Black Wall Street, go research that and all that stuff, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and all that stuff. That's the reason why. This is made, well, not made, but equal only to the Native Americans and what happened to them and how they are not able to recover all now. Even though they are, for what's left of them, they are kind of recovering a bit more off that casino money and those government reparations, monetary reparations, not some symbolic or lip service reparations that they received. I don't understand how people are still saying this. I really don't. I don't understand how people still say this to this day. And the worst part about it is that this bitch, I think, might honestly believe this. Well, actually, no, I don't. I don't. And again, conservative right, I'm going to get on you. I'm going to warn you about this bitch after I'm done with all of this. But no, she doesn't believe this. But let me also say one last thing before we keep going. Understand this. That whole Civil War thing, that had nothing to do with freeing slaves, with freeing black people. That just happened to be a byproduct of it. The reason why Lincoln and the North, or Union, wanted to get rid of the whole Confederate State South is because of money. Money. Think of it as like torque and horsepower in a car. Torque is what you need to get started. Horsepower is what keeps it going, right? Okay. Put that here. Slavery was torque. That is what allowed the South to keep beating the shit out of the North as far as economics go. Well, the South had torque but no horsepower. The North had horsepower but no torque. Well, horsepower means nothing if you don't get torque to get it started. Okay? The North had the technology and this and that was coming up, and well, let me not say they had the technology coming in, and then of course the Industrial Revolution was going to get started, if it didn't already, in a rudimentary sense start. It was gonna kick off later on, right? That was going to, I mean, hell, it's just like industry now. We don't use slaves. We try our best not to even use people. We have machines doing it. That's the ultimate horsepower, is having machines do it, right? Technology and machines, not human slave labor that's subject to human deficiencies. Tired, gotta feed them, this and that, right? Well, it costs money to get that going. Costs money to get that going, and the North really couldn't beat the South to get enough torque money, financial resources, to get that shit going to where the horsepower took over. So for them to be competitive with the South, they had to wipe out the South's only real, what do you want to say, only real means, resource of being able to get that. Cheap labor, cheap labor. Think China right now. Not saying that they are anywhere near the kind of slavery that our ancestors had, but think China and cheap labor. This was America cheap labor. All the wealth that America had came off the backs of that cheap labor. At least 99.99% of it. And the Union, with Lincoln's ass, was threatening that. And that's why that Civil War happened. It had nothing to do with blacks. In fact, just to underscore that, here we go. Where was it? Boys blah blah blah. All right, you know what? Let me not even spend too much time. It's already 27 minutes for what is actually only a 3-minute video on her part. But feel free to go and research this. Lincoln did not want to free the slaves. If he could have reached his objective, which was financial, monetary power for the Union states, without freeing the slaves, he would have done that. And he said it himself. There's a quote around here of it. And I really should have done it now, but I mean, you all can research this. You all can look it up. Actually, let me try it one more time. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find it real quick before we keep going. Maybe they challenge the supremacy of the white man, and also the black continue to live with the white. Blah 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 blah. You can research it. You can research. I don't know why the hell it's so hard for me to find it now. I find it all the other times when I don't ever really need it. But yeah, basically it's like, yo, if I could have gotten this shit done, if I could have gotten the Union objectives done without freeing the slaves, I would have done it. But it was not possible for me to get these Union objectives done without freeing the slaves. Freeing the slaves stopped the economic base of the South. Much like if China were to free its people, the rest of the world, and most notably the US, would be kind of fucked. Because then they can't get their shit made, they'd have to, well, they'll be fucked. It's all money, economics, monetary power. Has nothing to do with freeing slaves. Nothing at all. So for you, your ancestors, bitch, your ancestors, I can guarantee probably own some fucking slaves. You just look like fucking deep. I'm trying not to make it seem like every white person in the fucking South is like some fucking gun-toting Confederate flag flying, but bitch, you look like fucking Mississippi, fucking Alabama, fucking South slaves, just fucking mudding, just I don't know why the hell you don't have cowboy boots on. But do understand the history, actual history here. Actual fucking history. That can be researched. You sitting here saying our ancestors tried to free the. Well, yes, and the vast majority of people in the Civil War were white. Yes, because the vast majority of black people that would have been in the Civil War were slaves, were enslaved. They didn't get a choice. Let's keep going.
Bloodiest war in the United States history was over what was right, and it was largely white people fighting it. In fact, it was white Southern Democrats who fought for, not against, slavery. Oh, but speaking of privilege, let's listen to.
Actually, no, I already said the entire thing about its money, economics, and stuff like that, so I don't even need to.
This high-paid television actor tell us just how bad he has it.
Money, again, has nothing to do with it. Why is that even being brought up? Again, Henry Louis Gates may not be the richest person in the world, but he certainly had esteem. He was a Harvard or Princeton professor. Actually, Google, do not fucking fail me this time. Henry Louis Gates. Henry Louis Gates, Skip Gates Jr. He's an American historian, intellectual, at the University of the Hutchins. The fuck, Hutchins? Yale University. Okay. At Harvard, yes. Research at Harvard University. Harvard University professor. And if anybody remembers what happened with him, that didn't stop him. So many black actors in Hollywood report the same kind of racism that us non-rich, non-powerful black people, everyday random average people, black people report. Money and power has nothing to do with it. It doesn't magically stop you. Tiger Woods? What the hell has Tiger Woods done that other people, especially white people, have not done as far as cheating and stuff? But yet what? They ran his name through the fucking mud. And yet you can name so many white people that got caught cheating and they didn't get run through the mud anywhere near as much. NBA athletes, you just have to accuse them of some shit. Just make that shit the fuck up. It doesn't have to be reasonable, plausible. Just make it up and they're destroyed. So money has nothing to do with it. Being supposedly well off, that shit can go bad in. Bill fucking Cosby. Bill fucking Cosby. And looking at that so much, I even managed to troll Stormfront. Well, not troll, but lurk on Stormfront, if anybody knows what that website is. My clicking and clicking landed me on Stormfront, where even they, knowing full well that the vast majority of the world isn't going to look at that site, it's only white supremacists, actual white supremacists, real white supremacists, even they're like, you know what, these bitches are probably lying, but you know what, fuck that nigger, anything to get the money away from that nigger. Even they don't believe it. And if they don't believe it, money has nothing to do with it. Power has nothing to do with it. So for you, Miss Lahren, to sit here and bring up that, oh, he's so well off, he has all this money, as though, okay, so what? So you can't sit here and still talk about the injustices and all that stuff that's happening to your people that can happen to you at any moment? Just because you have money, shut the fuck up, nigger, and be happy that you got this money, and don't worry about what we're doing to all these people over here that look like you, more or less. You conservative rights, man. I'm going to be getting on you about this girl in a second.
We've been floating this country on credit for centuries, yo, and we're done watching and waiting while this invention called...
Sorry, I'm not trying to keep stopping it like this, but
whiteness uses and abuses us, burying black people out of sight and out of
it's just that,
mind while extracting...
come on, this thing. I'll restart it, but it's just I like to press the space bar to stop YouTube, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, as you see now.
Let's try this again. Our dollars, our entertainment, putting this country on credit for centuries, yo. And we're done watching and waiting while this invention called whiteness uses and abuses us, burying black people out of sight and out of mind while extracting our culture, our dollars, our entertainment like oil, black gold, ghettoizing and demeaning our creations, then stealing them, gentrifying our genius, and then trying us on like costumes before discarding our bodies like rinds of strayed fruit.
I'm sorry, Jesse, but I won't be apologizing for my whiteness, just as you don't need to apologize for your blackness. It's not white people working to...
Whiteness, blackness, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, now let's actually look at what she just said. I won't be apologizing for my whiteness. Now, based off what he said, if she used to stay on topic and stay with what he said versus what she wants to believe he said, so she can go on even more of a tangent, basically what she just said is, I'm not going to apologize for any of that shit. Yeah, we do all that shit, and I'm not going to apologize for it. Done. But just as you won't apologize for your blackness, which is what? Coming up with all that genius? This girl is so stupid. My God. Taking what he said and going off the context of what he said, which is what she's responding to, he just said all of that, and she's like, well, I'm not apologizing for that, my whiteness, which is to do all that, just like I'm not asking you to apologize for your blackness, which is to make all that genius and do all that stuff that you said you do that we fuck up or take or use and abuse. I don't think she realizes that. And the people that actually subscribe to this bitch, which is pretty much nothing more than sexually I'll get on that in a second.
Fight America, it's you! You and Beyonce and Jada Pinkett Smith and Al Sharpton. Do you see...
Jada Pinkett Smith. Beyonce, what? Al Sharpton, yeah. Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, But Beyonce and Jada Pinkett, no, I'll keep going.
Yourself as a victim? If so, I feel sorry for you. For someone who wants equal rights, it sure sounds like you prefer special treatment. It sure sounds like you like a gold star at the end of the day just for being born.
How exactly, madam? Special, how is it special? Black people would like to be able to walk down the street with AR-15 strapped to their backs and not be fucked with by cops. Or maybe just nothing more than being talked to by cops, and then cops go on their merry way, you go on with your guns. Black people would like to be able to, I don't know, mouth off to the cops the way white people, especially white kids, but white people do so much and not get shot. Hell, black people would like to exist and just not get shot. So much studies show the mistreatment and disenfranchisement of black people on just all metrics, just all metrics, all areas. Studies show that black people are less likely to be contacted to for jobs, especially if they have these ghetto-sounding names, which, okay, I can understand that. I mean, really, we shouldn't be making those names, okay, fine. But even without the ghetto names, if they realize you're black, these are independent studies now. Show that they are less likely to get called back for an interview, even when it's dead even. And for them to get called, they pretty much have to be more qualified than the white person that they're going up against for whatever job that they're pretty much overqualified for. Justice system, again, you get more time for doing heroin or no, crack. But white people use the one where it's injected. Black people usually do the one where you have to just shoot it up your nose. The powdered form gets more time than the liquid form. White people do the liquid form more. Black people do the powdered form more. It's both crack. It has the same effect. Just data, statistics done all over the fucking place. And this bitch here is saying that we want special treatment. How is it special treatment to ask for equal punishment for equal crime? Dead equal, neutral hiring practices. Equal treatment under the law. Not just treatment for those who can afford it or, well, because you're white. I don't understand it. I really don't. If by some chance in God that anybody who has access to this bitch comes across my channel, tell them that I would love to debate this bitch. Okay, because I'm just doing this off the cuff. I'm just sitting here hitting these points off the cuff. But if I am able to just sit there, just debate this bitch like right on like live fucking neutral ground, live TV neutral ground, where we can both sit here and fucking study and like get our stuff together and research together and all that, I would love to do that. I would love to do it. Let's wrap this up.
Get over yourself. You're not a humanitarian. You're not a unifier. You're not teaching black children to go forth and conquer. You're teaching them to feel sorry for themselves. Nice work, and how about you sit down? Those are my final thoughts. God bless, and take care.
Pointing out facts, of which data, which we all supposedly love so much, right, clearly states somehow is not teaching black kids to go forth and conquer. By sitting here and saying to black kids, this shit exists, don't play dumb like it doesn't. All right, which by the way is what everybody else teaches their kids. Asians teach their kids this, Indians teach their kids this, Spanish, Hispanic, Latino, Latina teach their kids this. Watch out for this stuff. This stuff exists, right? Don't play dumb, don't get caught slipping. That somehow is teaching them Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me just wrap this up because this is taking too long and I got the fucking gym to go to. It's cardio day. I don't think anybody takes this bitch seriously. At 23 fucking years old, 23 years old, she probably does not have the cum out of her pussy and like the nut off her breath from her college days, right? Probably black nut at that, right? Nobody's taking this bitch seriously. The only people that take her seriously are the sex-depraved, sex-starved, conservative whites. I'm not even gonna say Christian because that doesn't matter. Just white males, conservative white males that think, oh my God, if she's hot and she's conservative. maybe if I support her, that, you know, somehow I might in some way, form, or fashion get to sleep with her or something. Oh wow, she's just so great. Oh, that's it. Well, that and the older conservative white guys that are trying to, that wouldn't mind fucking you as well, but nobody's taking you seriously. You are of no consequence, madam. And this is coming from somebody who has what, only 2,000, maybe 2,500 subscribers? Not too many views. Even I can tell you, you are of no consequence. You attack this stuff. Why? And again, conservative whites, right-wing conservative whites, watch out for this bitch. You attack this stuff, and I mean, I'm just looking at the stuff here. You seem to not be able to get black people off your mind. Okay, maybe this is why she brought up Beyonce, because of this video right here that she did about it. Okay. To stay relevant. That's it, to stay relevant. You are of no consequence, and you know that, so you need to stay relevant by constantly going after everybody's favorite punching bag, black people. That's it. That's all. The conservative right love you because you get to be, you are finally a hot girl that says what they want to say. Because if anybody's been noticing, a lot of the hot girls have been on the liberal left side. Hot black, hot white, hot Asian, whatever. They've been on the liberal left side. Feminist leaning, even though most of the feminists look like fucking mud trolls. So you're finally, yes, we finally got one. Yes, hot girl, and she's conservative, and she says fuck black people, and she secretly has purged thoughts of stringing black people up on trees and bringing back slavery. Yay, bars and stars, South will rise again. Our white rose, for anybody who knows that kind of talk. And lastly, just to tell you conservative whites, especially males, it's just for money. She's just making money. She doesn't. Let me explain this to you. I can just sense that she loves black dick. Okay? And I'm not trying to degrade this into some childish whatever. I can almost guarantee you left and right now that she has had more black dicks than anybody's willing to admit to, than even she's willing to admit to. But there is money in attacking black people. There's money in throwing black people on the fucking bus. There's money in acting as though black people, nothing has ever happened to them and the system isn't stacked, not 100%, but disproportionately stacked against them versus other people, right? There is money in that, and she is cashing in. Her and Coulter, all of these women that honestly probably can't get enough black dick in them, but they realize there's no money in siding with black people. There's no money in any of that. But there is money in trashing black people because the conservative right will keep pouring money in. This bitch needs to just do a fucking GoFundMe. That's it. Just GoFundMe. Just go in. You know what? We're going to sit here and we're going to make a documentary just categorizing how black people, all these fucking Negroes, need to just stop complaining and pull themselves up by their bootstraps. And she will get more money than the fucking Rothschilds, more money than Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, all of that. And then just ship out. Just say, fuck all y'all. I got my money. Bye. And just ship out. Just head off to just buy a fucking private island somewhere and just live pretty. Bitch, that's what you need to do if you're smart. Nobody really you don't believe the shit you're saying. You really love black people, especially black dudes. I could just fucking tell. It's like you can just sense it. It's like, you know, like how you can just sense that, oh, that Asian girl just can't get enough white guys. She just likes white guys. You can just tell. You can just tell when a black girl's like, she's acting too fucking white. And I don't mean acting white like in the traditional ignorant sense, to be ignorant is to be black. But, you know, you can just tell it's like, bitch, you're acting a little bit too, oh my god. You know, it's just the same thing you can tell with this girl. You can just tell she just likes black dudes. But whatever, we'll ignore that. It's a hot conservative girl that's spitting all this bullshit. Yay, finally, some hot girl to go up against the liberal left, democratic, feminist leaning bitches. We'll take it. Whatever, we'll take it. We haven't had one like this since Sarah Palin back when she was hot. Back in her pageant days or whatever the fuck. We need this. We need this win. That's all this is. If this bitch really is smart, she will use that to make some fucking money off you desperate need to go jack off and just get that wild nut out of you, conservative white men, younger and older. Make bank and then ship out. I can tell you right now, conservative right, she doesn't believe what she's saying. She knows it's not true. The way she looks like she has to force it out, like she has to force it out. It's like she's like talking really loud, really high. People who are confident and sure of themselves do not need to be talking at you in a forced, let me just get this all out before my time is done. It's like, no, they would just talk calm, cool, just. If she really believed what she was saying, like, I mean, it's all for money, but like O'Reilly. O'Reilly, I think, if he didn't, he does now believe what he's actually saying. Talks calm, cool, whatever. So sometimes. I don't know who else y'all got over there, Hannity or whatever the fuck, or I think Glenn Beck kind of left because he couldn't stand it or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't really keep up with you guys, but she's 23. You can smell the nut off her from her spring break in Cancun days and whatever. Right? Don't take her seriously. Don't take her seriously. Do some research, by the way, also. Do some research on actual history. It's not just black history that white middle America, not all whites, middle America, those kind of whites, want to ignore. There is hope, though, because I'm looking at some of these side things. I'm going to link to them as well. I think one is by Moore, and another one by Life Coach V, two white people that seem to be denouncing this bitch. So yeah, there are white people out there that would like to not be lied to, would like to be honest about history, about facts, about what can clearly be researched, and be like, okay, well, yes, this is our stain on white people in white society, just like black people have their stains and all that stuff like that. But they don't want to delude themselves. It doesn't seem like, at least I need to go watch their videos. But the fact that they're it seems like I'll have to go watch the videos that they're about to get on this bitch. Yes, it's obviously not all white people. Not all white people are like this. However, white people, I must say, you all, as a general group, just like how you all want us to take all black people everywhere, no matter where they're from, on the planet, to take the heat for Chicago and all these inner city black crime and all that shit. You all need to take responsibility for this white bitch. Her and Ann Coulter and all them bitches. You all need to put your white roses in like a fucking vase over in the corner or something. You all need to get on this bitch and be like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Alright? God, I'd love to debate this bitch. Oh, Jesus. The Blaze, huh? I wonder if there's any way I could write to the Blaze and have them set up a debate with me and this bitch. Anyway. Yeah, conservative right, don't be fooled. She's just trying to make money. She's trying to stay relevant. She can't do it any other way. Everything else she tries fails. When all else fails, trash black people. You will get all the platform and all the money you want. Watch out if she has a GoFundMe. Watch out for that as well. That's her taking my advice. Getting money, just making fucking bank, spitting all this conservative, right wing, white supremacist bullshit. Just flat out white supremacy. And don't be surprised if she takes your money and runs. Because she realized she is not going to be. What the fuck did this bitch even study in school? Tomi Lahren. What did she study in school? Did she study computer engineering? Did she study did she study some sort of STEM? High school benefit. She graduated from university. What did Tomi Lahren study in college? Right. First college bait. First is the college bait student loan. Some 5 facts you need to know. She accused Beyonce fans of believing that racism is a one-way street. In college, Lahren wrote a glowing tribute to Black Lives Matter activists who had turned to stripping. Donald Trump told her never to move to Fox News. Her boyfriend is a Navy SEAL who inspires her. She believes in fracking. Okay. All right. Well, it's not saying that. I guarantee if this bitch had a PhD in fucking electrical engineering or some shit, it would be there. So chances are she studied shit that's not of any fucking consequence. This bitch needs to stay relevant. She's realizing in this global age that just being a white woman is not really enough anymore. This is not the 1960s. Okay? She needs to stay fucking relevant. White society, white men cannot sit there and pedestalize her anymore. They gotta cover their own asses in this now globally competitive world. So all this, oh well, I'm a white woman, so I'm just automatically at the top, and that shit don't work anymore, and her white male counterparts can't really enforce that. So she needs to basically get out here and hope for this money in the form of doing what she's doing, and yeah, that's all this is. It's just to make money. Because God knows she's not going to make it with whatever the fuck she studied in school. That's it.